This weekend is the kickoff to Dairy Festival, and next weekend, Saturday, June 15th, is the wrap-up to Dairy Festival. And one of the most fun contests involved is the Whipped Challenge. Let's find out more about it.
I'm Missy Caddell.
Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
And now, pageant co-director.
Yes, Cindy Lancaster.
Okay. And Dairy Festival board member and doing whatever is Tracey Fox.
Hello.
The next thing that we're going to do, now, this weekend is all laid out. Is that right, everybody?
Right. Yes.
The next weekend, we want everyone to remember the 15th of June for the Whipped Challenge.
Yes, the Whip Challenge competition will start Saturday morning, the 15th. We will meet at 9 a.m. for the judges will be initiated and told all the rules and regulations, and then the teams will meet soon after that, and the challenge will start at 10:15. And this year we're going to be out at Heritage Park at their event center, and it's new and it's beautiful, and we're real excited to have that venue.
It will be a lovely place to hold it. So last year we were under the trees at the Extension Office, Civic Center grounds, and it was very well received.
And the weather was wonderful, but this year we're under cover and have some air conditioning, and so it'll be nice.
So the Whip Challenge is a cooking contest.
Yes.
It is like chopped. Yes.
With dairy products.
Yes.
Lots of dairy products. So give us the concept of how the teams are to participate.
Well, each team, we'll start out with everyone doing an appetizer, and they'll be given a bag or a basket of secret ingredients that they have to incorporate in that recipe, and they also have to use 2 dairy products for each dish that they make, and we will also have a pantry available for them with staples for them to use. But after each course, they'll be judged by our panel of judges, and then will be eliminated as they go.
Okay. So today, if you want to enter, today it is still open. Is that right?
Yes.
Last day.
We extended through today, yes.
Okay. How do they enter?
Well, they can contact me at 903-438-6381, or pick up a registration packet at Cody Drug or at Alliance Bank downtown.
How many people on the team?
4 people per team.
Okay. So let's say you think you're a pretty good cook, or maybe not even a cook, you're a pretty good person in the kitchen putting things together, salads or whatever.
Organizer.
Yeah.
It was quite comical last year watching the teams delegate and figure, there were a lot of chiefs and very few Indians, but they figured it out, and it was fun to watch.
And of course, to add to the excitement, it is a timed contest.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
How long does a team have, let's say the first round on the appetizers?
I believe we gave them 30 minutes. I would have to look back. I believe it's 30 minutes for each round.
Okay. So the appetizer, main dish, and dessert, all incorporating dairy foods. So how do they get the foods?
Do you want me to share that?
Yeah.
Well, we have them in a bag, and everyone, when we tell them, they open the bag, and then they take out their ingredients. Everyone has the same ingredients, and then they have to start brainstorming how to incorporate those.
What if they need a blender or some heavy cream?
Well, heavy cream is one of the things that will be provided
in the chilled pantry elsewhere, not at their table.
However, this year they have a list of appliances and utensils that they are allowed to bring.
Oh, okay.
We are not going to supply those this year.
Okay.
Each team brings their own supplies of utensils.
So last year being the inaugural year of the Whip Challenge, you've now known how to modify some things as you go along. What else can you tell us about it?
Well, after they get their baskets of secret ingredients, they have to just incorporate 2 more dairy products in it. So what we've put in the basket does not include any dairy products at all. So they can choose what dairy products they want to go in it. And you would be amazed at how creative they are in these crazy ingredients that we give them.
Very random ingredients.
So you look at what you have, like you might in some kind of rushed up meal that someone's coming and you weren't expecting. You look in your fridge and you see what you've got, and you plan, and it's just like that.
And then there is one ingredient that is repeated in each basket.
Okay.
Yes, I won't tell you what that is because I'd have to kill you if I told you that.
And we don't allow killing.
No.
What was it last year? Wait.
Last year it was apples.
Yes, last year every
Basket, every course
had apples to incorporate.
Do men like to enter this?
Oh, I would say we probably had as many or more men. You have groups like the school board, and out a group of 4 people, 3 of them were men.
That's fun.
Was there any commercial entries? Or are there any commercial entries? Let's say like someone owns a restaurant and the owner wants to cook with some of his stuff.
Well, like Cody Drug
is
did last
they're
year.
not they're not restaurant.
No,
they're
no restaurants.
Okay.
Except we do have the high school culinary kids who always put a team in.
Okay, that's going to be so fun.
It is fun. Of course, I love the cooking channel anyway, so it's real fun to me to see it in person.
Well, I think we're pretty progressive to latched on to that and modified it to our use here in the dairy capital of the eastern side of Texas.
That's right.
Which we have a lot of pride in. And although it was ages ago when the first dairies started coming in the 40s, we have not forgotten where we came from.
No.
It's a proud heritage.
Yes.
So true. What else can we talk about at Dairy Festival?
Oh, it's a busy week.
It is a busy week.
Got balloons today and tomorrow, and they're beautiful. We have some new balloons this year as well, and we'll have tonight
At Shannon Oaks.
At Shannon Oaks, and we'll have half of the balloons will glow and half of them will fly.
Closer.
And
Bring that mic just a little bit closer. There we go.
is that it?
That's good. And that's all at Shannon Oaks.
Yes.
Yes.
All at Shannon Oaks. And then tomorrow morning, it seems to be it's at dusk and dawn is when the balloons fly or glow. So, and it's just so fun. And the balloon people are fabulous. They're so much fun, and they're so
personable
and delightful.
And they want to tell you about their balloon.
And it's just and it's just probably the nicest group of people you'll ever meet.
And they love us, and they keep coming
They
back.
do.
Absolutely.
We were just talking to someone today who goes to 15 balloon rallies, or they're not glows, a year, and he always comes to Hopkins County.
And they love ours because it's family oriented. You go to a lot of these festivals and it's really just for adults because of the beverages being served and things like that. And here they can bring their kids, and their kids can help them with their balloons. We always have the 35 limit that we can get.
Okay.
From year to year, we have those 35. And then we start a waiting list. And that's very rare in the balloon world that you hit your limit and have a waiting list. But people love this one. They love ours. And it's consistent. And this is the 19th year. We're almost at 20 years.
I say.
Also, what's different about ours is that spectators can walk among the balloons. A lot of balloon events, they have to stand behind a barrier. So people, spectators can walk up, they can sit, they can picnic while they're watching the balloons. So that makes it a lot different than some of the others.
So tonight at Shannon Oaks at 6. Tomorrow morning is a competition flight. And then Saturday evening at Shannon Oaks.
Yes.
That's right.
With the ice cream contest going
That's right.
on.
And there'll be a live band, everything Saturday night. So it's fun.
What will the contestants be doing through all this? Because their big time at the pageant is the 15th.
That's right. So,
What do they
so
do?
this, at the balloon rallies, we ask them to help crew. And if they're not crewing or they're finished crewing, they can be selling tickets because they all have tickets to sell. And if you buy them from a contestant, they're just $8 this week until Thursday afternoon, and then they go to $10 at the door. So it would be to everyone's advantage to go ahead and get their tickets from a contestant. It helps the contestant out, and then they're cheaper that way. So they'll be selling tickets around there. You can identify them by the amazing red shirts that they get every year that become the crown jewel for some reason. My daughters still wear theirs. I mean, they love these shirts. And so they will be walking around selling those. But they are also required to help crew because these balloonists need crew, and they need consistent crew, someone who does it both nights for them and kind of knows what they're doing by then.
Well, this morning was to be a media flight, and that's always to be determined by weather, and so they didn't fly, but some of the girls turned out 5:30 a.m. to be on hand and help.
Had 3 of them show up this morning and worked from the minute they got there until they left just a few minutes ago.
Really?
And it is not mandatory. The mornings for the girls are not mandatory, but the evenings are mandatory for them to be there.
Well, Dairy Festival is not just a beauty pageant. It is also all about the character of a girl and as she develops. Right?
Yes.
Right.
It's lovely. Well, so through Thursday the 13th, they can buy tickets from contestants and save a little money and have your ticket already purchased. And then the pageant will be inside the Sulphur Springs Auditorium of the Civic Center.
Yes.
Yes.
7 o'clock on
Saturday. Yes, the 15th.
Saturday the 15th.
And we have 9 contestants this year, besides our lovely queen who is leaving us, giving up her crown, Caitlin Farrell.
I hear she has done such a good job.
Oh, she's precious.
We just cannot tell you. She's been a top class. She comes from a fabulous family, and they have been a wonderful royal family, and she has just been a wonderful queen. She has attended every function she possibly could, makes it to our meetings. She's just been a wonderful representative for us.
So the girls, just like Caitlin did last year, you have to build a float, get your wardrobe together, perfect your talent.
Yes.
Sell your tickets.
Yeah.
Go to practice all of next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sleep a little bit.
Maybe.
Yes.
And some of them probably have summer jobs.
And that and work camp and cheer camp. We had 2 young ladies at cheer camp this week who are contestants, and it's a juggling act. It really is. But they do it well. They do it well.
And an introduction to life.
Yes. Yes. Isn't that the
And
truth?
it's such a fun week. Unless you experience it, you don't understand. It really is a fun week, not just for the contestants. We keep coming back year after year because it's fun. No one understands.
The pleasure of then getting to be Dairy Festival Queen is something you can savor all through her high school senior year.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And into life.
right.
It's a coveted title, and I know
It
that
really
sounds
is.
silly, but it's very coveted, and it's a very good position. And it's, if nothing else, you see young ladies start Monday night at rehearsal. By Friday night, you see a different young lady, especially those who struggle with their stage presence and shyness and speaking to groups. It's amazing the difference, how much these young ladies grow in 1 week. And then to wear that crown and that sash for a full year and have to represent us just makes them even better.
Yeah. It's pretty nice what we do here in Hopkins County.
Yes.
So we got just about another minute. Take every opportunity to celebrate dairying with this week's Dairy Festival and all into next week with the carnival.
Yes.
12th through 15th?
The carnival is from June 12th through Saturday the 15th, yes.
Okay.
And it is in the Civic Center grounds.
Okay. And buy tickets from contestants.
Can I tell you who they are? Who our
Oh,
contestants
please
are?
do.
Okay. We have contestant number 1, Katie Brown, and contestant number 2, Carol Neighbors. Carol is from Como, so we actually have 2 county girls this year, which is awesome. We love that. The rest go to Sulphur Springs High School. Contestant number 3 is Sadie Connor. Number 4 is Sable Erdmeyer. Number 5 is Ashlyn Bimmerly. I'm sorry, Ashlyn. I always have to think
Bimmerly.
about that one. Bimmerly. And Callie Harvey is number 6, and Marie Gunn is number 7. Madison Norden is number 8, and Rachel Bramlett is number 9, and Sadie Connor, number 3, is our other county girl, and she's North Hopkins High School.
Okay.
So the rest of
9 Dairy Festival contestants, and you'll be meeting them all this week.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in to tell us about Whipped Challenge on the 15th
You're
and
very welcome.
Dairy Festival.
Thanks for
Thank you for
having
having
us.
us.
Having us.